I'll tell you what, if we hit 100,000 subscribers, we will give you guys a hot tub video.
What?
It's just me though.
Oh, okay.
On this episode of Mad Ginger Customs, we're going to show you how to install street rod inspired upholstery on the cheap. Let's go. All right guys, we're back and we are actually working on the Rambler today. We were going to do the 64 F100, but you know, par for the course in Connecticut, it's gonna rain again, so we're kind of screwed because I can't work on it in the garage because we have too much crap everywhere. Still waiting on a converter from Summit Racing for my Jeep. If Summit could get their shit together, that'd be amazing because I really need the converter to be able to do that. What we're gonna do is, on the cheap, because I know that's kind of how we do things here, is we are going to reupholster this with stuff we got on Amazon. So we're going to do the old street rod Mexican blankie, but we're going to use brand new foam. This is something I got on Amazon. It is 2-inch thick, 24 by 72. I'm hoping it's going to be enough for this. You know, a lot of this is hidden. You know, this is hidden. So I think what we're going to do is strip this down, and obviously we're going to do the bottom. This is the back. I'm hoping I got enough to come up over here, and even if we have to cut it and fold it in here, I think it's gonna come out great. Keep in mind, Mexican blankets, I know a lot of guys use them on seats on, you know, street rods and stuff. They do not wear well. I don't know who kind of came up with that, but they don't. If it was a front seat, like we did Jess's in her 64, I can't imagine it's gonna last very long. It's not, you know, it's not like you put vinyl on it. But this is a back seat, and I don't intend anyone to sit in it. I just need it to look cool, and I love the look of Mexican blankets, so let's go. So that's the frame. I only saw one spring not connected over here. These are a little depressed compared to the other one, but I think that's kind of how it has shape. I'm not really sure. It doesn't really matter. Like I said, all we're looking to do is to make it, if someone did have to sit on it, it would be relatively comfortable. I left the cloth on the top because it's still stretched fairly tight. I mean, it's got a couple spots, but I think that's going to help hold the foam. And the foam's obviously going to have to come up here, but and I left the hog rings on so I could kind of have a reference on where they put the hog rings. You know, normally I think you'd take all these out, but it's not going to rattle or anything because it'll have fabric against it. So I think what I'm going to do now is normally, well, you'd want super clean hands, but the foam, I mean, it's really the cover that you want the super clean hands for, I guess. I don't know. I'm not an upholstery guy. So let's pull one of these out of the box. I'll have all the links in the description, what I bought. I mean, whether it works for you or not. Okay, this says AK Trading Company. Obviously, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I bought all this stuff. Comes in this, feels like a cheesecloth type of thing. I'm assuming it's going to explode as soon as I take this off. I'm not going to have enough, I don't think, to rub. Yeah. Oh, I might. Yeah. We might be able to roll this in. This is, you know, not super padding, like really dense. But if you sat your body weight against it, you would not feel the springs. Like, that's actually decent. I'm much happier with this than I think the stuff we bought at Walmart that time. So I'm trying to lean it here, right there. And then if I have enough here to fold over, which it looks like I do, it'll be close. You can see. So I think I want to take a couple of these hog rings and just go through the foam and try to scooch it here Now, I have a full understanding that the foam is not going to really hold the hog ring. It'll rip through it. I get that, but I just want it to kind of stay centered. So we're going to take our scissors and we'll cut here, right there. So these are hog ring pliers. I got these off of Amazon. And these are hog rings. There's like 2 different kinds, big ones, small ones. I'm hoping this is going to be enough. I don't really need a lot of them, I don't think. So I'll probably use these wide ones for the foam, and then I'll use these smaller ones for the cover. The way these worked is they got a dimple here, and these things are spring-loaded. So this will technically hold. Oops. I'm sure I can get this for you guys. This will hold your hog ring like this. It doesn't focus well. Like that. And then you just squish them. Maybe it helps some of you guys that are looking to save some money doing your upholstery, which, because you're like, it ain't a show car. Boys, if it's not a show car, you know, and this does it for you. I mean, a lot of guys do this in some pretty nice cars. Obviously, I don't really own any nice cars, but this is gonna get it done, and it'll look reasonably decent, you know? So, time lapse. Alright, so this thing's not gonna, I can't grab enough of this, so I think I'm gonna have to use the fabric to hold it, which this bends over pretty easy. I think we're gonna be okay as long as the fabric is pulled tight over this, and then we can snap it in the back. So what we're gonna try to do to center this is line up the corners here with some of the lines, you know? So this corner has the small line. This, actually, that's pretty dead nuts right there. So we're gonna make sure we got enough of this, you know, blanket to bunch into a hog ring. If you just put like one layer into it, it'll start to peel apart where it is like knit together, and it'll just pull apart. So you want to be able to kind of fold it over once or twice. So I think we should start at the bottom so we can pull her nice and tight on the top. So once it's anchored down and we give it, it'll be taut, tight like a tiger. This broke away, you know, and then we'll go from there. And I'm gonna try to get this underneath the entire frame to the back. And I'm gonna do one, and then I'm gonna bring you guys over and show you. So this is what stabs in the seat into the mount, you know, in the back, and then it screws in from the top. So what I did was I rolled it underneath itself a bunch of times, and then I pinched it. So I'm going to do the same thing over here, because here there's just one little one right there. It's not going to hold anything, so we're going to reaffix it with more fabric like that. And that's kind of how we're going to move around this. So if you don't fold it under and you just pin it, it's going to separate, and you can see the foam. Now obviously this is on the side, you're going to be able to see it. So what I started to do was rotate it up underneath, so there's 2 layers, and that's how I'm doing it. So on this other side, this is what I started to do, is I folded it up under itself, so there's 2 layers. So let me show you. So see, like this, and then I'm folding it up like that, and then we'll pull it down in as we go, and then pin it underneath like that. Someone came to help us. It's Jess.
Hello.
Can't see over there because it's light, but
There's no sun. What do you mean?
so I made it to the top, and I really need to get this kind of tight in order to not have the line of the foam as it bends over the top. So I think I'm going to have a lot of affixment. So what I'm doing is, again, I'm folding it under itself and I'm pulling. I think as I start doing that, this line probably will disappear and as it settles in. But I mean, it fits pretty good. What do you think?
I just got here.
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay. So Jess is going to hold the... Jess is going to play camera person. What do you think? Yeah? Now the line will go away once the sun's on it a little bit.
What sun?
There's no sun in Connecticut ever.
No sun.
No goals.
No goals.
All right. So she's going to come around this side.
Oh, I thought you wanted my help holding things. I'm
Yeah,
holding the camera.
Yeah, you got camera today.
Oh,
come on,
good.
get over here.
Fine.
Because I can't, I'm just going to need to hold this up and then you can help me with the other one. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand this up. And I'm going to push this under itself to give me material to pull with. Once you've seen one, you've probably seen them all, right, boys? You know what I mean. Yeah. Don't laugh. It's not funny. It is funny. Okay. So that's enough right there. You know, if you pull this too much, this Mexican blanket is just going to literally pull apart. So I'm going to fold it under itself again. And I'm just pulling it tight enough to kind of pull the wrinkle out. I'm just pulling the stink wrinkle out, you know? Oh, I missed.
Did you put foam on that? Did I miss that part?
Yeah, you were gone. See the foam underneath?
Yeah. I was asking if you
That's
did
nice,
that.
right? It's way better than your truck.
Oh, good.
Well, we've learned since then.
Mm.
Guys, this is like a learning process all the time for me. Oh, that's a good one. You know, everything we do here, I've never really done before. Like, we did this a little bit on Jess's red truck, but it wasn't good. Like,
My truck was the experiment.
yeah, we learned. We learned more. Like, we've become enlightened. So maybe I can order some hog rings, some hog malls. How come every time
I'm in the kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen,
You in the
kitchen, eating up all the food?
I like pig's feet.
I like hog balls. Boy!
Oh.
Things have gone awry.
I think you need my help.
Want to hold it?
Well, I gotta put the camera down.
No, then you can't. You're holding the camera with two hands or one?
One.
And then it
What
sounds
do
like you
you
got a
want me
free
to hold
hand.
with my other hand?
Well, it's too late now. It all slipped out. But thanks for helping. At least you're here, moral sport. Pinch. Don't get your fingers. You get your fingers with these,
Cut it off.
you're gonna take a chunk out for sure. Faux shout! This corner's gonna be a nuisance.
Yeah, it looks so bunchy.
Yeah, it's munchy.
Bunchy.
It's a munchie-chi. Did you have munchie-chis
Yes.
when you were a kid? Yeah? What Gen Xers are in this that remember
Remember those.
munchie-chis?
Little monkey
They were like
things
these little monkey
that like
figurines.
grabbed onto things.
Yeah.
No, they were like stuffed animal-ish.
I don't think so. I thought they were plastic. I didn't have them, but my sister did. And we're gonna have to punch this through here, because that's not gonna be fun.
Yeah, so
Ta-da.
there you go.
So now all we gotta do is get this menagerie pulled in, but slowly, you know what I mean? You're not gonna see the sides, so you can fold it if you need to.
Something
I have no
fell
idea.
off.
Yeah, it's like debris. There's debris, right, DJ? DJ knows. He'll watch this and be like, "Stop!" He's like, "Stop saying debris." He goes, "I get it. It's debris." That's probably okay like this because it's gonna sit in the side. You're not gonna see it. Everything we own is a toilet.
You say that.
I've noticed that. Like, we don't have any nice cars. Like, everything we have is junk. Guys, you ever like reassess like what you're doing and how much time you spend building stuff, and you're like, why did I spend... I took a car that I bought for hundreds, I put $5 grand into it, and it's worth 35 bucks. I make really
What
bad...
car is
I make
that?
bad financial decisions.
Which
like the
car?
shoebox.
Yeah, but that...
The shoebox, man, we got some hours into that car, and it is just a garbage can. Everyone loves it, but man.
But you saved it.
Yeah, I did save it. We saved it. Because it definitely would have went to scrap. The shoebox is kind of like a special car, though. Because it was like what we started YouTube with. It was my first really good triumphant will it start. Because 14 hours to break that thing loose was, man, that was a long time. The Rambler is an anomaly because I bought that kind of on a whim, not realizing it was a torque tube car, which kind of ruined all of my thoughts on how to build it, because now it needs a 4-link in order to build it correctly, which I don't have parts for, so I gotta...
That just came out.
Well, it's just, it grabbed the other part.
Oh.
Like this, yeah. So I gotta build a 4-link for it in order to put a regular rear end, which I have. I bought a Ford Explorer 8.8,
Is that still in the truck?
Yeah, it's still in the truck.
I thought Evan helped you get it out.
No, no one helped me. No one ever helps me do anything.
What?
No, I'm alone all the time. No help. Ooh,
Do
okay. She's wiggling. She's a wiggler.
End.
You know, and this can just get tucked up in there, and then we'll just tuck all that because it's. I'd cut it off, but I think it would unravel.
Yeah, I think it would
know?
too. I'm not a good camera person.
Oh, we're well aware of that.
You tell me all the time. What are you looking at?
Well, you're always like too close, or you don't look through the
I'm looking through
viewfinder.
the thing. That's why I let my hand off so I could tap it to see what I was looking at.
Because usually you're like looking over the camera and you're like over here.
And I miss important things.
Oh, like at all the things. So yeah, I think the more I pull them down individually,
the
less apparent that little hump's gonna be. You know, when you do the Humpty Hump. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. Have you once gotten busy in a Burger King bathroom?
Oh my God, stop.
You're crazy. Allow me to amaze thee. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. If I pull it that tight, how's it look over there?
The top?
Yeah, does it look better?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I can grab this one. What do you think? Is that better? Oh, yeah!
Yeah, way better.
I think that's it, guys. I think we're going to bring this all the way down to here. You got it? Can you hold it?
Yeah, but I gotta hit the viewfinder. I can't see anymore.
It's fine. You're just
I can't see.
You can't see. I can't see nothing.
See. Come hit the button.
No, you're just gonna. No, you're gonna guess.
No.
Just guess.
I don't know.
And if it comes out horribly, we're gonna blame you anyway because the microphone thing got lost.
Oh no.
Probably when you crashed your mountain bike. You know.
I didn't crash anything.
Crash Bandicoot over here.
I fell over standing up.
You did do that.
Like 3
it was
times.
awesome. Boys, she crashes all the time.
I didn't crash.
Think you did?
Nope. Just did it. I was curious how you hold that so tight and then pinch it at the same time.
Because I got pinchers
Pinches
of power.
I knew that was coming. What is that from?
That's from Goonies.
Oh, Goonies. I love that
Boys,
movie.
who gets any of our references?
I know. You gotta be a Gen X.
Yeah. What other movies do we like? You know that Jess rented Overboard the other night? I'm like, what are you watching? She's like, oh, this is Overboard. With Kurt Russell and
Goldie Hawn.
Whoopi Goldberg.
No.
I don't know.
I saw that in the movie theater when it came out.
Yeah, she was all excited. Oh, you come watch Overboard with me. I'm like, not ever is that going to happen.
You watched the end.
The end's the only good part. This is not taunt enough.
Taunt? What?
Taught.
Oh, you
taunt.
said taunt.
I did say taunt.
You did. You
Correct
used the
me.
wrong word. You usually do that to me.
I know. Usually you're like...
Using my $10 words wrong.
Yeah. They end up being like worth $7.50. How come the camera's in the way?
Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm holding in the side for you. And
you're doing such an amazing job.
My arm hurts.
Your arm hurts from holding this? It's not even holding weight.
The camera.
What? What?
My arms are sore.
Think of it as like the gym, like you're at the gym. You know?
In our basement?
Yes, gym in our basement. That I'm not using enough because I'm still portly. Boys, how many of you have wives that tell you that you're too fat to live?
Don't say that.
And that you need to go to the gym more?
Oh my god.
How many? Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. If Jess told you, hey, you tubby bitch, I love you, but you're probably gonna die, you'd probably try to do better, right? I mean, honestly, you would. You'd probably try to do a little better. So we bought a home gym. You know, not an expensive one off of the Jungle Lady.
What?
The Jungle Lady, Amazon. Amazon Jungle Lady website. Oh, I got a good one there.
I think you've spent more time putting it together than actually using it.
How dare you? She's not wrong. Okay, what do you think of this so far? Well, how does it look overall? Like,
yeah, it looks good.
Back up so people can...
I can't go any further than this.
Okay. Well, I mean, how does it look?
It looks good.
Yeah?
Yes.
Maybe we should go get the other one then. That we should have worked on. This is the Rambler. This is the existing seat. Or what there is of it. Pretty terrible, I know, guys. I know. So we are going to try to get this one out. Well, once it comes right out, I'm gonna have to vacuum that. And we're gonna basically do the same thing, wrap it up and slap it up, flip it, rub it down. Blew it off. Blew Jess's feet off too.
This is gross.
I think it smells like cat piss. I think that's the reason the car smells like cat piss, is because that seat.
I'm not touching that.
What did you just say?
I'm not touching that.
We'll put it on the table, and then we're just gonna strip it.
The operating
and then
table.
put it back together. This one should be just as easy, if not easier, because there's nothing to fold over. I'd let Jess use the razor blade, but you know.
I'm not the one that pulls things towards my face.
Okay, touche. If you're new to the channel, I have a scar on my nose on this side.
Can't really see it on camera.
That's from pulling a knife towards my face when I was young. I was working on a Jeep. Big surprise, I know. And I ended up with a ton of stitches inside my nose and outside my nose.
Broken nose, black eyes.
Broken nose, black eyes. Yeah, it was bad. So, you know, sometimes lessons can be tough in life. And that was one of those times. It's so bad. Is that on purpose? Because you say, I always tell you you're too close.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
It's getting in there.
Yeah, get in there. Get in there later.
Oh, stop.
They know. They know what's up. I'm gonna get hoof and mouth disease from this. Or whatever it's called. I'm gonna get whatever Dalton got from
Oh yeah, that was
the mouse thing.
gross.
I don't know if he got that or he had something else, but...
Okay, this is making me nervous.
What is?
What you're doing.
I'm pretty nervous
Why
about
not
it myself.
scissors?
I mean, I have scissors.
That would make more sense to me.
It's like it's rotted to it, you know?
Ugh. Yeah, but I feel like you should have gloves on to protect you from the sharp metal stuff.
How do you get tetanus?
That's why I said I'm not touching this thing.
How do you get tetanus? Does anyone know in the comment section? You don't get tetanus from rusty metal.
I did hear that. That's not true.
That's
right?
been a lie. You guys have been told your entire lives from like vaccine companies trying to sell you tetanus vaccines. The only way you get tetanus is if like you're around livestock and they're livestock feces.
Ew.
That's pretty much how you get tetanus. So if you don't work on a farm and you cut yourself, the chances that you get tetanus, it's like slim to none. It's like nothing. But, you know, we've been lied to our whole lives about that. And anytime you question a doctor, the doctor will be like, well, yeah, that's true, but you should still get it. And then you're like, why? Well, because you need it. Well, okay, again, why? You know, because they need to sell it to you. So this is the padding that was there. Oh, Lord, what's this? What is this? What do you suppose that is?
Plastic.
I'm going to leave that there if it stays.
Is it attached to... No?
Nope. I think we can get it out of there. Come here, I'm going to put this on you.
No! I'm going to wear it like a coat?
Yeah, like a shawl.
Jeez.
Where did this go? Oh boy, there's another one over here. Oh, it holds up that. How does that work?
Oh, God.
You're right. I'm about to just take these off. I don't even know
Can
what
you
this
just
does.
cut it off? Oh, it just comes out.
Yeah,
right
it just
there.
falls out.
To cut the end off.
But I mean, where is it supposed to go? Like, what is its purpose?
Why don't you flip it back over? So
Oh,
you
wait
can
a second.
look at it? Does it go through that hole?
I think it goes through this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it goes. Yeah.
I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it because you'd yell at me and say, "You don't know what you're talking about."
Why would I ever say that?
You say that to me all the time.
Because you don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know anything about anything.
What do we say?
What?
I can edit it out.
You say what?
What do we normally say?
What?
You don't know about.
You don't know.
Okay. Wait. Where do we get that from?
What?
We got that from Ozark, right?
Ozark. I love that show.
I guess I'm going to try to do the same thing over here.
This camera is covered in just stuff from flying.
That camera is whooped.
It's stuff that's been flying around.
I know, but that camera's so bad even from mountain biking. It's bad.
Okay, we know it's my fault.
Give her! Yeah, I actually got that one easier. I think I'm going to take this whole thing out and blow it off. That's why I have the leaf blower with me. When you guys do upholstery, you don't use a leaf blower? Of course you do. I don't know. I had a brush. I use this for my hair and my teeth.
Oh, let me get out of it.
Just breathe deep.
Nope.
I don't think it's asbestos. You guys, what is this in the comments?
Yeah,
it actually has like a...
It's got like striped colors.
Yeah, but it's like
a plasticky material.
Yeah, but this right here is like almost like wire.
Yeah.
Early rendition of a heated seat.
What year is this car in?
66. Isn't that the year you were born?
Yeah.
You are not getting mesothelioma from this, I promise.
Wait,
you may get the hantavirus, huh?
What's sticking out?
Don't worry about that. Don't look over there. We will use the...
That's my bike. You walked in front of it.
We were gonna go mountain biking today, but we didn't. If I was a razor blade...
Right there.
Look how... See? I love that you're out here. I like to look at you, too. You're a pretty girl. At your advanced age, are you just a pretty lady?
I got advanced age.
Tell everybody how old you are.
Stop.
Okay. You tell them when you're mountain biking.
You just did. You said I was born in 66.
Imagine if you were born in 66.
No.
You know what? We could have used this stuff to put
What's
down.
I say? What's that?
That's like cheesecloth.
Cover the seat with that.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Right? Like,
huh.
Yeah.
Did I do that?
Does it come with that for a reason and you just never...
I mean, first off, I don't know anything about this.
Like, what if that's part of what you're supposed to use?
I don't think so. I think it just holds it together, but honestly...
Yeah, why wouldn't that hold your plastic down?
Maybe we'll put this on. You know?
Put it to bed.
Huh?
Put it to bed.
We should just put the whole car out to pasture. Honestly, me too. Just put me out too. What do you think? That's actually pretty cool. I didn't think about that on the other one.
See, I'm good for something.
Actually, you're good for us. Okay, we're not talking about that. I know what you're good for. We'll figure that out later because it is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Did this product...
What? Did what?
Did this product come with instructions or anything? Like to tell you what this is for?
No.
Or you just didn't look?
I mean, both. Maybe we should use a marker and just go around it, and then we could trace it. Why are you always laughing at me? It's not nice. You're not nice sometimes. I mean, most of the time you're not nice. But they don't know that. Okay. Now we're going to slide her off the edge on that side. Then get on this side. And then we'll just flip it. You know what I mean? We'll slap it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh, yep. Got me. Got me good.
What did?
I don't know. Something.
Stabbed you?
Something stabbed me. Pretty close. All right. Craft time with Dave. Trace out your projects, children. Trace, your projects, children. Let's see how we did. Hey, hey! Love them redheads.
What the heck does that have to do with anything?
Because I was like, all right, in my brain.
Oh, in the brain, yeah. You didn't say it out loud.
No, I don't want to share my feelings with the audience when I'm thinking about Matthew McConaughey. Love them redheads. Do you guys secretly love redheads? Who doesn't really? Besides the fact they're soul stealers.
Okay, take that and put that in that pile.
No.
Why are you making two junk piles?
Because this is how the garage...
We already have a garbage pile here.
The entire place is a garbage pile.
I try to keep things clean when I'm helping you, like picking up as you go. You don't do that.
Well, I'm not really good at that. I don't excel there.
Okay, so throw that piece
I can weld though.
Here. Yes.
I'm getting better as a human. I'm gonna make a helmet out of that later.
A helmet?
Yeah.
You have a helmet. What do you mean? Extra padding?
How many helmets have you gone through in the past year?
One.
Lies. You've had 2 helmets because you stove the other one in.
I meant
guys, if you want to see Jess absolutely wrecking herself mountain biking, check out our second channel, Mad Ginger Life. And while you're at it, if you're watching this, like and subscribe. It's free. It helps us. We just hit 25,000 subscribers. Yay. I would like to hit 1 million by the end of the week.
1 million.
I'll tell you what, if we hit 100,000 subscribers, we will give you guys a hot tub video.
What?
It's just me though.
Oh, okay.
We do love our hot tub.
Yes.
I float around the hot tub.
You don't float around.
Like
sit in it.
I'm like a beached whale in there. like a, what do they call those? Elephant seal?
What?
I mean, look at this. This is precision work, gentlemen and ladies. The 3 ladies that watch this channel. They're probably just our friends, but you know, whatever. We got a couple ladies that watch it, I know that. I've spoken to them. They've put comments that, hey, I'm a lady and I watch this. We appreciate you. I mean, overall.
You didn't really follow your line, but...
I mean, first off, it's good.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Yeah. Because the blanket's gonna pull it taut. Like a tiger. All right, now, right now, we are again gonna blow off our work area.
The operating table.
Operating table.
Wait. Let me get away from you.
3, 2, 1. Okay, go. All right, now we're gonna take our second. Your bike, I've run into that thing 85 times.
Almost tripped over it.
Because I have a what? A beefy body.
Yes.
Yes. Jess tells me all the time, move your beefy body.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Why have these blankets become popular for seat covers?
I think people
like where did that
just really like the design. And this is what old street rod guys would do.
Really?
Yeah. We're going to have a problem. This is not going to be long enough. That is problematic.
Long enough where?
Like here. Like we're barely going to get there.
You should kick that back, whatever that is. You're about to trip on it.
Trip what?
On here. Yeah.
The lift that I can't move?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I would absolutely do that. I just can't. I'm not allowed to do that. Actually, that video for that lift has like 30-something thousand views.
Oh.
Because people are like, hey, does that Beevor lift actually work? Yeah, it does. I use it all the time. As a matter of fact, as a factotum, yes. I don't really see a good way to to manipulate this corner. You would normally have, this would be a stitched panel that would follow the contour. So short of folding it over, which I think that's the only thing you can do. But how much of this is going to be seen? I don't think much. I think what we're going to do is we're going to pull it down like that and just put a couple in it, and then we'll work this corner over itself.
There's one stuff right here.
Yeah, that I pulled out, yeah. So I think we could do this, and that'll give us the best opportunity to kind of cover as much of the corner as we can. I don't know how much you're going to see of that in the car. So I think I'm going to just try to get this underneath there and just get at least 1 or 2 in it. I'd rather have it loose, you know. Maybe I'll just pull it backwards and fold it in underneath.
Fold it in. I don't know what that means.
Does anybody watch Schitt's Creek?
Best show ever. It says just fold in the cheese.
I think if I do that, I can get one in here. Like that.
Yeah.
That's okay?
Yeah, and then you just...
Yeah, then we just fold it in.
Tuck it in.
Tip-tap the rotisserie chicken.
Saying that.
So, cheap? Yes. Perfect? Absolutely not. But, you know, like I said, who's going to be sitting in it? No one. Right? You know, unless we went in somewhere and you wanted to climb into the back seat for a little bit, you know what I mean? Which that'll never happen. Not bad?
Yep.
Maybe one more right there. And then we're not gonna bore you guys with doing the other side because we're gonna do it the same way. And that's it. So let's go see how it looks in the car. When we do movie magic and we go, what do you think?
Looks good.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
Check that out, guys. That's cool. Short of the carpet kit being kind of crappy, and we're probably gonna replace it anyway, but man, that is 100% better. You know, you got to think about, you're going to have the seat like that. So that's all you're going to see. That is awesome. I really love the way that came out. Seats went right back in.
We should have filmed that.
Yeah, it was kind of a pain in the ass getting them back in. I need those panels for the back if anybody has them, 66/550. I don't know what the seat's out of, but it was in another video. Well, what do you guys think? Pretty good, right? I think I'm into this for less than $100 bucks. I think I paid like 80 something bucks for all this. So for 80 something bucks, that looks legit. I really like that. I like the way that came out. That's so good. All right, guys, that came out great. We really love that. We would love to be driving this car. It leaks a significant amount of water through the windshield onto the floor. It's growing things on the...
Yeah, there's little...
look at the carpet.
Little...
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Plant things coming up.
Anyway, guys, this is something you guys can do on the cheap in your street rod, hot rod, resto, maybe not a resto mod, but not a restoration. Definitely don't do that in a restoration. But if you got a car that you're like, it's a street driver and it's just a cool little car and it's a get around and I really enjoy it, this is something you can do on the cheap. I'm going to put all of the stuff we purchased in the links in the description. And if you want to support the channel, just go click the link. You don't have to buy what's in the link. You can buy what's in the link. And we get a tiny little percentage from Amazon. Ah! Is there something biting you?
Something was crawling on me.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys, coffee shout outs. I'm going to read them off because I'm not good at remembering anything besides my name. Jason Kerrigan bought a coffee on the Buy Us a Coffee link. Banjo Man 1963 bought... Wow, 10 coffees. Super supportive. He's the one that sent us all of those Harbor Freight earthquake tools. Thanks, Banjo Man. Appreciate you checking in with us. And then Mike Wiles bought 10 coffees as well. So Mike's a big supporter of the channel. We really appreciate you guys. You guys are what keeps this channel running. If you want to buy us a coffee, you can go to our Buy Us a Coffee link in the description. And it helps support the channel. So all in all, we spent a morning. We stripped the seat down. We put some inexpensive foam that we got off of Amazon. We put some Mexican blankets down. And the result is good. I'm very happy with it. Jess is very happy with it. Just remember, guys, you guys watched us do it. And if we can do it,
you can do it.
Thanks for watching.